Good morning, Finley Farms Falcons, and happy Wednesday. Today is March 5th, and it is an early release day. We get out at 1:55. We have some birthdays today. Happy birthday to Taylor R. in Miss Boucher's class, Cash V. in Miss Lehman's class, Paxton S. in Miss Roy's class, and our very own Miss Love. I hope you all have wonderful birthdays today. We don't have any spring break birthdays to announce today. Open checkout is from 12 to 1. Please make sure you bring your badge. The mystery reader from yesterday was Miss Karen. Everyone who turned in a guess was correct, and we drew a winning class from all of the entries, and the winner is Miss S's class. Stay tuned at the end of announcements for today's mystery reader video. Today is Cat in the Hat Day in honor of Read Across America Week. So wear your hats. You can wear them inside as long as it's not a disruption in your class. Please do not share hats with your friends. Only wear your own hat. We have some guest readers today on campus, and we'll have some again tomorrow. Please make sure that you welcome them in your classrooms and show them your best Rise expectations. This is a reminder for all walkers, bike riders, scooters, skateboards. Students must cross the streets in the crosswalks. It is unsafe to cross in the middle of the road. Please make sure you are walking your bike, scooter, or skateboard while you are on campus. That's all of the sidewalks around campus until you cross to the other side of the street. Please check out our Lost and Found. It is overflowing with jackets, water bottles, and lunch boxes. It is so overfull, we have had to add another rack to hold everything. So please make sure you check those out before we head out on spring break. I have a color run update. Our total raised so far is $19,877 toward our $25,000 goal. In order for me to be turned into either a human pizza or human taco, we do have to reach that $25,000 goal. We are so close. We've got a few days left. Hopefully we can get there because right now, Team Taco has 117 votes and Team Pizza has 90 votes. So let's see if I get to get turned into, at this point, it looks like a human taco. Our top 3 classes for donations are Miss S's class, Miss Jeffrey's class, and Miss Martirana's class. And our top 3 students for donations are Jolene A. in Miss S's class, Amelia S. in Miss Martirana's class, and then in third place, there is a tie between Jax R. in Miss Anderson's class and Maya R. in Miss Jeffrey's class. Keep up the good work, Falcons, and hopefully we get to that $25,000 goal. We will have our color run on Friday. Thank you to the following students for going above and beyond to show Rise around campus and earning a Rise ticket. In kindergarten, in Miss Shipley's class, Calvin W. In first grade, in Miss Lehman's class, Chloe S. In Miss Anderson's class, Sutton O. and Jackson T. In Miss Martirana's class, Serena M. and Josie D. In second grade, in Miss Osborne's class, Bailey B. and Bryson F. In Miss Roy's class, Olivia C. and Harper K. In third grade, in Miss Melly's class, Rosalind M. In Miss Myers-Newsom's class, Olivia S., Jade B., Emily K., and Daniel G. In Miss DeCapua's class, Brielle B., Kingston H., and Karsten T. In fourth grade, in Miss Diaz's class, Sadie C. and Tegan K. In Miss Mahoney's class, Cassidy H. has 2, Hank S., Ava C., Benjamin O., Jacely M., and Caden S. In fifth grade, in Miss Zollner's class, Annabelle Y. In Miss Rico's class, Evan C., Grace L., Savvy W., Mila B., Ella C., Beck B., and Amir S. In Miss Boucher's class, Brian L. and Adrian D. In 6th grade in Miss Schaefer's class, Ethan E., Eric V., Monroe L. has 2. In Miss Brown's class, Eliano K., David M., Ruby L., Cyril K., and Julie L. In Miss Coleman's class, Aaliyah L., Mario T. has 2, Addie S. has 2, Katie J. has 3, Delaney Z., Iris V., Gabby M., and Quinn B. In Mr. Thompson's class, Griffin S. has 2, Titus W. has 2, Reese H., Kaylee F. has 2, Johnny M. has 2, Carter S., Cooper B. has 2, Tessa M., Emma Y., and Laz I. Thank you everyone who went above and beyond to show Rise around campus and earned a Rise ticket. As always, Falcons, my expectation is that you are showing respect, integrity, service, and engagement all around campus, from your classrooms to the hallways, the cafeteria, the restrooms, the playground, and even on the bus. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Falcons.
She wiggled her ears, first her right one, then her left, stuck out her tongue, and turned Joe into an apple. Then she turned John into an apple for letting Joe cheat. "Hey, that isn't fair," said Todd. "John was only trying to help a friend." Mrs. Gorf wiggled her ears, first her right one, then her left, stuck out her tongue, and turned Todd into an apple. "Does anyone else have an opinion?" she asked. Nobody said a word. Mrs. Gorf laughed and placed the 3 apples on her desk. Stephen started to cry. He couldn't help it. He was scared. "I do not allow crying in the classroom," said Mrs. Gorf. She wiggled her ears, first her right one, then her left, stuck out her tongue, and turned Stephen into an apple. For the rest of the day, the children were absolutely quiet. And when they went home, they were too scared even to talk to their parents. But Joe, John, Todd, and Stephen couldn't go home. Mrs. Gorf just left them on her desk. They were able to talk to each other, but they didn't have much to say. Their parents were very worried. They didn't know where their children were. Nobody seemed to know. The next day, Kathy was late for school. As soon as she walked in, Mrs. Gorf turned her into an apple. Paul sneezed during class. He was turned into an apple. Nancy said, "God bless you," when Paul sneezed. Mrs. Gorf wiggled her ears, first her right, then her left, stuck out her tongue, and turned Nancy into an apple.